Oh, hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Katie.
And we are here cooking up a brand. Okay. There's something behind it. This is our recipe book.
Ooh.
It's actually a workbook because you've got to have the understanding, and you have to have the resources, the ingredients, and then the planning.
Right.
Before you serve it up and deliver it.
Nice.
And that book I have condensed to 42 pages.
Wow. That's not bad. That's
started
really
out
good.
with, actually if I piled up all my research, it'd probably be that high, and it was over 100 pages.
Wow. Okay.
We talked about trying to do too much.
True.
Lofty accomplishments, you're setting yourself up for failure. Just one bite at a time.
Right.
Just little by little, step by step, do it. So we are now using that as the core foundation of cooking a brand.
Okay.
Here's my third recipe.
Oh, okay.
So this one we are going to actually stir things up.
Okay.
So I'm going to just put a little value in there.
Oh, I like it.
I'm going to take, she just graduated, some knowledge. We all have knowledge, whether you went to school or not.
Experience is knowledge. So you go through life, you gain experience, so experiences are knowledge too.
Being alive it's a lot of work sometimes. I didn't know it was going to come out, as usual.
What does it say? Get a crown
But
before you
being,
walk?
like, living a life
Right.
is a whole different thing. So
Right.
that's the most important thing, is that energy we talked about.
Okay.
Where, no matter where you come from, your knowledge, your value, it's, again, everyone has all the ingredients. It's just how do we pull them out, how do we combine them.
Okay.
We talked about, Katie used to be a gymnast, so you've got some talent in there.
I got some talent.
Some other talents. We'll put a little talent in there.
Ooh.
So you have value, knowledge, talent.
Talent. Okay.
Just write those down and you can expand on them later. We're just going to show you how to mix it up. Ooh, and that lovely word I used, resources.
Resources. Yes.
A sign, I had a sign at the beginning because I did a seminar and I went into the room and it was embarrassingly stark. And I was missing a sign. And so I felt I needed the resource.
Okay.
And I had the money at the beginning, and that's actually the only kind of marketing pieces I use.
Okay.
Now, how much have you seen this sign?
A lot.
The sign's got a lot of leverage and mileage, and so that the sign might not be right for anyone,
Right.
everyone, or anyone, but it's how you use it.
Right.
Again, how you deliver it. It comes handy in video, seminar, workshops. It's been in the library. It's been all over town. Let me tell you.
It's been everywhere.
Yes, actually I have 3.
You do?
Yes, because they have different messages.
All right.
One of them was the welcome sign, so people would know which door to go into when I was at a larger place.
Okay.
And then this one would go on the right of me, and then the other would go on the left, depending on the room. But again, we talked about nimble is a word I use. Like, I have a little summary for brand. Be radiant, awesome, nimble, dynamic.
I like it.
And we were talking about nimble, and Katie said, well, that doesn't really strike me. I don't really get it. Nimble means, okay, we're female. We can be nimble. We have all these hats and all these roles we wear. You can be nimble in your actions and your thought. Very resourceful is what I'm getting at.
All right.
Is when there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
Okay, people say they don't like to sell. Well, sorry, you have to sell yourself always. That's okay. That's real. You have to always sell yourself.
Right.
Now, sell just get rid of that word. You're just, again,
Conveying.
showing value so somebody else sees it.
Convincing people of your value, right?
But
Convincing is another word for selling in a way.
Yes, but not directly.
Right. Right.
Indirect, okay, you got that. And so you have, the resources, that's being nimble, is what do we have? What do we have to work with? So I know Katie's coming over, we're filming, and I say, okay, what do I have to work with? This space here, what do I need? What are the important criteria? We don't have a sponsor, so everything's generic.
Right.
No labels, I'm not going to sell for anyone. Sell me, no. But all those different aspects, all those nuances is what I'm getting at, is they all add up to a very convincing presentation. All right, so we've got our, whoops, wrong bowl. They have to go together. So we have our value, knowledge,
Experience
and resources, because they all work together. And then it's how you make use of them. If we want to put a little sauce on there, right?
Little special sauce.
Little special sauce, and you ever see those chefs where they have that? Well, we're not actually cooking, so I don't have to have like skills for this. Until it's
you got
time.
skills.
And that is how you make a brand.
Nice, I like it.
Bon appetit.